Hello everyone! It's been a while. Sorry I haven't been uploading, I'm just really bored of this game. Anyways, here we are, I brought Ash with me again.
Am I supposed to say hi? I should say hi.
Yes! So here we are back in another spicy Tempest Trial run, and here we're gonna be, I guess, giving our thoughts on the whole summer banner, I suppose, and just me grinding through Tempest Trials for some background noise. Anyways, we're using Girls' Night Out.
Oh!
Yes,
Why
sir.
is Walhart there?
He's chaperoning.
Oh. I see. It's so weird, because, like, I always picture Walhart as, like, everyone says he's Alvin Celica's kid. Or, like, descendant or something, and so I always kind of picture him as, like, this 6-year-old that's trapped in this 45-year-old's body. I don't know why. Like, I have no real reason to think that. It's just, I don't know. I have no idea. It's just how he comes off to me. I actually like Walhart. I don't know why I can't shake that mental.
Thanks, now I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
Anyway, since Ayas didn't give me my summer joke draw, I'm gonna make my own summer Fallen Julia.
There you go. If you had pulled a Leo, a summer Leo, you could have made a summer meme.
A summer meme, huh?
I know it's a terrible tone, but for the meme.
Oh my god, the first gen summer the weapons, they're so awful. They're so outdated.
I know.
That's just +1.
Wait, who did you get for your pre-seasonal?
Oh, I got summer female Robin.
Oh, cool.
And I'm happy with her because she's pretty.
Yeah, she's not a bad one to get anyway.
I know, only pretty people are allowed in this army.
Oh. Pretty people in Walhart.
Did I stutter? Anyways.
I can't think of anything that looks like a lobster and call it pretty.
Yeah, I don't blame ya.
I just hate those red little sea bugs. Alien larvae.
Sea bugs?
I'm serious, like, don't they look like little alien larvae? Like, if you were in the movie Alien, and, like, it was the other way around, and the humans actually were, like, tracking the aliens, and the aliens tracking the humans. And they were, like, harvesting the eggs and cracking them open, and then, like, steaming them and putting them on plates, and splitting them open and devouring their guys. That's how I think of lobster.
Wow. Have you ever tried lobster? It's actually really delicious.
I live in lobster capital.
Awesome! Then you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, but I also hate lobster. We have a lobster mafia here, and I wish I was making that up.
Interesting.
Because I went to school on an island.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of family lobstering businesses, and the term business is used a little bit loosely because they were really mafias. I mean, they were really territorial, and there were some shootouts over your traps are in my space, and yeah.
Lobsters, everyone!
Lobster.
Anyways, are you happy with the summer banner this time around?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it.
Do you like it character-wise and, like, unit-wise as well?
Yes and no, and knowing yes. On the one hand, Selena, Joshua, Luke, Excellent. Love it. Perfect. Right?
Mhm.
Just kiss. Mwah! But Mia and Martha's weird.
I know.
I don't know how I feel about Harmonic Heroes. On the one hand, I like that their skill isn't stupidly busted. It's actually pretty balanced.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think that.
But
Oh, sorry. Go on.
I just feel like it. I don't like the concept of the crossover between games because IS isn't really trustworthy when it comes to creating. There's a good word for this, but I guess it's believable cross-series relationships, even friendships. I feel like that's a little tricky. Like when they did the Forging Bonds and they had like the Club of Queens, and I'm just like, some of you aren't even queens. You know, and it's like, I don't know why Camilla would be friends with a 13-year-old. There's like some weird things I don't quite get, but then there's some that I could see IS doing. Like if they gave us Veronica and Xander, I could see that. That would be cool. But I'm not convinced that IS can actually take this power and use it wisely.
Oh no, they're probably gonna go for it for shameless cash grabs. Like I just know that they were thinking, how do we introduce this new hero concept? And they're like, let's put two of the most popular waifus together, and you're like, oh, genius. And then that's how we got the Mia and Marth duo.
Yeah, I mean, Mia did win a Far-Fetched Heroes. She was a Far-Fetched hero, I should say. And I guess when you look at this banner, it's kind of all Far-Fetched heroes, and then there's Rise. I'm going to call him Rise and not Reese, because it confuses me. Because then we have Rift, and I always called him Rise, so it's going to be Rise. Anyway. So there's that, but I like I said, I do like their skill. If duo skills were more like that, I would not have nearly as big of an issue with duos. You know? But, and I say this as a Tellius fan, I'm very tired of Tellius units.
That means a lot coming from a Tellius fan. For a Tellius fan to recognize how much...
I'm tired!
Yeah. For a Tellius fan to recognize that they're getting too many units, that's saying something.
I mean, on the one hand, I kind of get it because the Tellius game has the largest playable cast of any of the Fire Emblem games. So I get it, and also because, they're the only ones that really have a very robust beast category, and that's a whole weapon. So I get that too. But on the other hand, we've basically had a Tellius unit in every...
Oh my, you cut off there.
Games that haven't had them, something like that? I'd have to go look.
Oh my, you cut off there when you were going on.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that we've... I was saying that, I think we've had a Tellius unit, at least one of them, on every single banner this year, including special hero banners, barring maybe 3 banners. And I mean, new banners, so new special heroes, new heroes, and that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure it's been, rare to have a banner this year without a Tellius unit on it. And I don't really like that. I find that really aggravating. Let me rest, please. I know I'm not technically resting this month because, while I didn't pull for Mia Marth, and I got Rise for free, so I'm totally happy with that. Sacred Stones is my other favorite Fire Emblem game, and so I was really happy to see a Sacred Stones banner with non-Ephraim and Erica in them.
Yeah, it's pretty refreshing to see that.
Yeah. Although I'm kind of sad about Soletta and Reese just because they're probably going to stay in the alt-only category.
Oh, yeah.
you know? So that kind of sucks. That's it. And I also really like the weapons and the skills that are on this banner. I don't think any of them are particularly power crept. I guess the strongest one's probably Mia and Mars. Their dagger's really strong, 75% damage reduction. But they did make her a cab, which means she can't run an impact skill.
I know, thank God. Is that their way of introducing balance to the game?
Maybe. So like, I think that's okay. So I'm actually fine with that. But I really like these inheritables, even though technically, like, Loot's Tome is basically a better Vessel of Cheer.
Oh, is it? I didn't even pay attention to the weapons. Is that what it does?
Kind of. Like, Vessel of Cheer is Sparrow, right? But what the Flora Guide does is it inflicts speed res -5 to foes within 2 spaces, which means it's a dual phase skill.
Oh, compared to the other ones that are just unit, if you initiate.
Just player phase. Yeah.
Oh!
So it's a dual phase skill, and because it's within 2 spaces, it functions like Tharja's Hex, right? So technically, if you're, like, say you have loot adjacent to Joshua, right? And I mean, like, original Joshua, the sword Josh. If a unit attacks him, and she's adjacent, then that unit that's attacking him, as long as it's not range, is within 2 spaces of loot, and therefore will get the -5/5 to speed and res, so you're technically giving him another 5 effective speed. So it's kind of also a support weapon. It's kind of a niche support weapon, but it's kind of cool. So I like that. I like that as kind of the theme, because it also applies to Ryze's staff. That one's attack and speed -5 during combat in 2 spaces.
Oh yeah, that's the only one I read. Everything else I'm just kind of like, huh?
Yeah, so you can make a healer really bulky because the -5 attack, you know, would give him effectively like 5 more defense and res, and then the speed gives more defensive speed.
Oh my god,
So
and then you could make a fast unit even faster then. Like, you can imagine giving that to, like, Ethlyn.
Yeah.
With her attack speed solo. Because I gave her that.
Yeah, that's actually what this is the first inheritable offensive, like, combative staff we've gotten. So that's cool.
Oh my god, that can also open a lot of possibilities in AR too. Like, if you want to put some Wings of Mercy shenanigans, the healer just flies in and then ruins you with -5 attack. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's really cool. I do like that. So I do like these weapons because they open up some fun possibilities, which is really what I think seasonal weapons should do. And they're not busted.
I know. That's what I feel like. I feel like I feel like with all the, I guess, the weapons that have come out, like, I feel like we got kind of spoiled on the crazy weapon effects that have been happening lately. That when we see something that's, like, not overly busted, we're kind of like, we see it as quite underwhelming.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you mean I don't get plus 20 attack speed, def, and res during combat when I'm only doing, like, -5 attack and speed?
Yeah. But I mean, it's inheritable, so, you know, it's good. But you can also kind of think of it as like a spendthrift. It's a type of spendthrift weapon, really.
Without the whole, the cooldown penalty thing?
Minus the cooldown penalty, yeah.
Mm.
Like the thing about spendthrift is that it grants +7 attack to you and then -7 attack to the foe during combat. And because of that, you're actually getting a 14-point swing on a heavy blade check.
Ooh.
Which is really fun. So
that's actually disgusting.
Like, I know! So if you have an archer that's got like 44 attack or whatever, technically the heavy blade calc will calc it as if you have like 58 attack instead.
I didn't even like think about that. Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's one thing that's cool about Spendthrift. And so like these are kind of like that. And I do like that because it opens up some really fun possibilities. These are slightly more offensive because they mostly debuff speed and then the defensive stat that they're targeting. So, you know, bows will target the defense and then Flora Guide targets the res, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like that. I think that's really cool. But yeah.
Okay, then.
On the,
you're actually
so
like
far on the summer banner.
You're actually serving as my guide to the whole the weapons things because I only like because I saw the I guess the preview, but I stopped like caring because it wasn't any juke draw, it wasn't any U draw like alt, so I just like I gave up on it. I'm like whatever, another year wasted. But now that I'm hearing about the skills, I'm like, maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah, I mean the seasonal thing. I think it's difficult because at this point in the game, I think it's hard to try and use seasonals kind of as like primary units unless you really go hard for like one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, every seasonal banner now has a demote, right? And so loot is a demote. So technically speaking, by the end of this banner, if I have the same locks continuously and I spend all of the orbs I get from now until the end of the banner, I could probably plus 10 her in like 350 to 400 orbs.
Yeah, I've seen people get pretty lucky with it.
Yeah, because she's a 4-star and a 5-star focus, so your chances of getting copies of her are actually really good. And then you can kind of just use the seasonals for their weapons and for their skills and for collection purposes, which is really kind of what I feel like they should be.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind this setup so much. It's really like the new heroes that I feel like need to be really taken into consideration a lot of the time. Until you get units like, for example, Duo Eden, right?
Yes.
Because she's so broken.
I know.
She's so ridiculously broken. I hate her so much. But yeah, so I've been really paying attention to the seasonal banners, just looking to see if and when they have really cool stuff. Because like the spring banner, I had no interest in any of those units.
I know, that one was pretty disappointing.
Like, Guilt Force was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a 4-star focus, so it's really easy to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
So taking that and then throwing that on another unit that doesn't have a preferred weapon is really neat because I know I can get that within like a few orbs. So that's why I've been really paying attention to the seasonal ones because they tend to be really good for skills. Especially the release of the new snag skills. I like those.
I know. I thought it was only like, I don't know why I thought it only worked on one unit until I saw, I guess, in the Tempest Trial run that the Mia used the skill and like it debuffs like everyone within the range. So I'm kind of like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like a ruse.
I just don't know how useful it'd be in like Ether raids since that can kind of be easy to combat, but I still think the ruse are more devastating with the whole guard effect.
Yeah, but the ruses have slightly less range, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little bit trickier to use. Plus, you lose your movement assist, right? Because you have to use a rally.
What was the other one for?
Command. The snags?
Yeah, what? Do they work,
They're for
without...
movement skills.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're for, like, swap, reposition, drawback, all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Future vision, too, I think.
Ugh.
So picture that, like, that would actually be kind of a cool thing to run on Legendary Lucina or From, is, like, have them future vision in when running a snag skill.
Oh, no.
You know? That'd be pretty cool. But yeah. So, I mean, like, I like this banner. This is the first balanced banner we've had in a while.
I'm just like one of those people that is upset about it only because there's no youth girl ult. That's the only reason. I'm just like they're long overdue for some seasonal ults, but I'm just like too bitter to overlook the
Yeah.
the usefulness of the
I
skills,
don't
but
get it. I don't get what their reluctance is to releasing Juggernaut ults. I mean, like, they know that they'll sell. Like, they did a poll in some, I think
Wow.
Famitsu did a poll, right? And FE4 was considered the #1 Fire Emblem in Japan.
yeah,
Well,
they're happy they have that.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, I mean, like, they know it's popular, and yet only Julia gets ult. Only Julia.
Because Julia was
No,
the main Lord, obviously. That's what IS is thinking. I still don't know why Julia has so many ults, and she lacks... Yeah, she lacks agency in her own game, if that makes any sense. She doesn't really do anything, but okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's just very strange. Like, I don't get why they won't give Celis a legendary. I don't get why. You know, Sigurd is still in his original form. He can't even get it refined.
The refined.
I don't get why they're so reluctant. And maybe it's because they think it'll only be good for Japanese players.
I hope not, because I think that pretty much
outside of Japan.
Yeah, but I think but people sure love to meme about the whole Chapter 5 thing. So
yeah. I'm just spitballing about what they might be thinking, because, like, I don't get it. I honestly, I 100% wish they take the Teleus units on these seasonal banners and on the new hero banners for, like, you know, the next 4 or 5 months at least, and replace them with Jugdrills.
That's very generous. I hope they hear you.
Because I don't want. I need rest. Good God.
I imagine people like spending money, and then there's like another Tellius, and they're like, no, please.
Yeah, like, you know, I actually quit the bridal banner. I was just like, you know what? I can't keep collecting these. And, like, I love Nyla. I got Raphael, and he's the only one I was really looking forward to, like, the one I really wanted, because he's in ult hell, which means we'll probably only ever get this ult and nothing else. So I was like, I just want a copy of him, because I want to collect every character, but I don't necessarily need every ult.
Yeah.
But Nyla and Bridal Micaiah are the first 2 Elias ults that I don't have now. And I'm probably never going to pull for them, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it's just like, there's too many. Too many.
Yowza. Ugh. Oh, I didn't want loot to die. Time to use my money powers.
Ah, you have the safe pass. When did yours expire?
I don't know. I think I was already charged for it, bastards.
Oh, you know, I found this out the first time I got it. It recharges on your phone, like, the exact minute that you bought it. So, like, if you bought it at 11 a.m. on the 29th, it will renew exactly at 11 a.m. on the following 29th.
God, I guess. Just take my money.
It was so funny because, like, I had gotten Resplendent Azura, and then I was just like, okay, I'll think about whether or not I want to renew my Fay Pass. I was going to think about it until, like, the evening, so I had to go to work. And then all of a sudden, it's like 11 o'clock, and I got a ping in my email, and it says, your card has been pinged by Google Play. And I'm like, what?
Damn, I guess. No warning.
I figured it would update at midnight. I don't know why. It just seemed like that would make sense, but no. So just, you know, food for thought. Food for thought.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
I don't have my Pay Pass anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't have it anymore. I stopped spending money on the game, and honestly, the only thing that's going to get me back in for money on it is if they give me a Resplendent Thorin. Give me that, and I will give IS money again. But
I think the only reason I keep it mostly is for the triple summoner support. That's like so good. I hate it.
I know. That's the one thing I miss. But it is nice to be able to have a rotating summoner support slot.
I know.
So, like, when you lose the Fay Pass, you still have all 3 slots, and you still have summoner support on all 3, but the stats only apply to the one in the lead position.
Oh.
So I don't have to grind out. Yeah, so I don't have to grind out summoner support between different seasons, right? So like, I can have summoner support on OG Soren in light season, and then I just have to swap the lead for the summoner support in Astra, and then Bike already has it.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to do anything else.
Oh.
So
Huh.
that's really nice. I do like that. So, benefit of having had it, I guess, but I don't get the extra stats, but you know,
Yeah,
it's fine.
that's true. I don't even know when I'd stop it, because it's really convenient with the whole react thing, or
Yeah.
react. That's how they
I
call
do miss
it.
that for the limited hero battles.
I know, it's so useful.
Because, oh my god, that Abyssal Ryoma battle, that was incredibly hard for me.
I don't even do the limited hero battles, because I just don't care. I just can't care anymore.
Well, I was fine up until Infernal, but then, like, okay, so the last time they did limited hero battles, Abyssal was actually Infernal.
Oh.
But this time, Abyssal was actually Abyssal. They actually gave Abyssal stats. Like, Ryoma had 88 HP or something ridiculous like that. And his special charge turn 1, and, like, everything on that map is ridiculous. And, okay, so get this. My only really built and strong Blazing Blade units, Nils, Lucius, Ellie Wood, and Brave Lynn.
Oh no.
And basically all of them are budget builds. The only one that has merges is Lucius. And he's plus 10, but he's also Gen 1, and kind of lackluster, and he's a healer, and he's very fragile, and yeah. So that was fun.
It sounds like hell on earth.
When I figured it out, I did it on a fight after at one point. But I just hope they never do a Binding Blade one. I will be in so much trouble. Like, I might even be okay on Fate because I have Kaden. And Kaden can pretty much make almost any of those units work because he just gives bonus doubler, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I should be able to do that okay. And then plus I have, you know, some Fate stances, so that's like, oh, that was hard. I would not have made it without it.
Wow.
But oh, this is like totally off topic, but
Mm-hmm.
I had like a little fit the other day. And by the other day, I mean like a couple weeks ago.
No, a couple of weeks ago. You're like a couple of days ago, by which I mean a couple of weeks ago.
Listen, if you think I have a very strong concept of time, you are sorely mistaken. But yeah, no, I had this moment where I'm just like, you know what, screw everything, I'm done hoarding things. And so I just spent all of my grails and all of my codes and like all of my stuff.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that in like a post that you did. That you just like you lost you like McFrickin' lost it, and you're just like, I'm just gonna do it because I'm so bored of the game. I'm kind of like, good for her. I was just there like, good for her.
But you know what? It feels a lot better. Like, I actually like having spent them. Which is kind of a weird thing to say. Usually it's like, oh, I'm gonna hoard this until like character I really like comes along, or I feel like really like comes along, or something like that. But I'm just like, you know what?
What if they never make it into the game?
Yeah, well, in your case, yeah.
I know. I know.
I'm literally waiting on Felix and Caspar, and that's kind of it at this point. And I'm 100% sure that Felix will come in with as the speedy close call sword lord. That I'll
The
get on
biggest
the spark.
cash grab. Ah.
Pretty much. Hi, bud. And then I'm fairly certain that that Caspar will be a demote. Because he's not that popular.
Oh, I don't know anything about fairy houses, so I can't really back you up on that. I trust you though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just pretty sure that they'll make him a demote. But still, like, I fed Fury 4 to no, because why the heck not? And then I fed, like, a ton of fodder to all my other units. And I don't know, I feel better about it. Like, today I realized I had 400 grows again. Not 400 grows, 400 codes again. And I'm just like, oh, I guess I can start a whole new path. So I'm going down the Holy War path because of Special Spiral and Swift Sparrow. I want them both.
I still haven't started on any path because I'm just so, like, disinterested. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Well, that's actually why I blew all my stuff, though, because then it made me feel like, you know, getting all those codes was actually worth something. Whereas before it was kind of, I don't know. Before it was just like, I have all these codes, I'm not doing anything with them, and I get them every week, and what the hell is the point of toilet paper? But now I'm like, oh, I spent them, so they were worth something. If that makes sense. I don't know. It's just perception, I guess. But I feel better about it.
It's understandable. I feel ya.
Yeah. That's good. It is good.
It really does sound like you got your fire back compared to, like, last week and the week before that.
I stopped giving a hoot and a holler.
You can say shit.
Well, I stopped giving one of those. Consider me, say, constipated. Although, like, I suppose that's not really the best metaphor because constipation is not very liberating. Yeah, no, I stopped caring so much about it. I was just like, you know what, I know that I've been in tier 20 and tier 21 for, like, ever, and it really sucks that I can't stay there anymore because DSP creep is so bad.
I know!
But at the same time, it's like, I don't care. I actually don't. Like, it's more a pride thing than anything else. It's not like it really matters.
Yeah, nothing matters.
It feel good to be up there. And so, like, when I dropped to tier 19 and I realized, like, I'm just going to be tier 19 and a half, it was so nice because, like, I don't have to re-roll. I can just do every match. I don't have to worry about, like, what's in there or anything. I don't have to worry about any of that. And it's really good. Like, I don't have to worry if I lose a unit in Arena Assault or, like, if my Allegiance battle isn't perfect. Whatever, I don't care. You know?
I honestly feel like I should take a note from your enlightenment because I've been just so disillusioned with the game recently. Like, I tried to make an arena core, so, like, I plus 10 to Sheeta, whatever, gave her RD flying, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put, like, as many strong skills as I could, like high costing skills. I'm like, all right. And then I think I cracked the formula. And then I decided, well, I think I should be comfortable enough to stay in tier 20. So I was using Sharina because I got so really lazy to, like, use any of the other higher scoring BST units. So I tried it. I was scoring from, like, trying to get, like, 742s and 744s. And I'm okay, I guess I should be comfortable because the last time I checked, I was still in the range to, like, stay until, like, I checked back in later and
you were dropping.
I dropped tier 19 and I'm like, what? I wasted all those feathers
I had to roll for 744s to stay in tier 20, and that was ridiculous.
I know, and I wasted so many crests, and I'm kind of like, I cannot. I'm like, I have better things to do with my time.
Yeah, exactly. I literally just lost my dog. I have no idea where she went. That was so strange.
Oh.
She was, like, coming towards me, and I was about to put her food down, and then I turned around, and then she was gone.
Insert
And then I'm a
X-File
little confused.
themes.
No, I know where she went. It's just like I didn't see it happen, and I'm like, how did you do that? Like a freaking ninja. I was just like turn around for like 10 seconds. No, but like it's exactly that though. It was that moment where you realize like I shouldn't be spending so much time on things that I don't enjoy. Right? I don't really enjoy arena. Like I like rewards.
Oh my, you're breaking out there.
But
Sounded like a robot.
oh, sorry.
Oh, it's getting dark.
Found her.
There we go. There's the light.
Oh, whatever. I'll leave her food there, and if she's probably gonna sleep outside under the deck anyway. It's hot. Under the deck is cool.
God, it's hot everywhere. I'm burning up at work. But yeah, I'm so disillusioned with the game. I like want to come back to doing AR, but I play it and like I've never felt emptier in my life with just how much like investment you need to do, and like it gets so stale finding the same Cancer, the same legendary Alm, the same Ophelia, the same legendary Azura, and you're just like there, like you're so jaded that you just don't care what happens here. You're just like, okay, just do your thing.
Yeah, but I think it's more important to be entertaining in these cases than it is to be perfect. You know, like I lost all my ladders this week on day 2.
Just Astra season things.
Yeah, I mean like that, but that kind of stuff happens. You know, I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. Like it wasn't something that was upsetting, and it probably would have been upsetting to me at some point. You know, like in the past, but I don't know. I took a whole week and did not even log in to say. I didn't open the game. It wasn't one of those like I'm just gonna you know, like do the login bonuses in Jet. Like I just pretended it wasn't on my phone at all, and that was kind of like. That was nice because you really got to think about what it was that you're actually missing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not exposed to anything in the game at that point.
Yeah.
So you can really think about, like, what is it that I'm missing? What was I actually enjoying? And it kind of boiled down to I just wanted do whatever I want and use my favorite characters, and that's kind of it. I don't really care about anything else. Like I don't care about scoring. I don't care about being top 50 or top 100, or I don't care about having the best meta unit. I don't really don't.
I like how it all just boils down to like I just don't care. And like it just sounds so liberating. You sound like so liberated and so like more relaxed.
I want to have fun. That's what it boiled down to me. Like I just want to have fun. I wanted to go back to the parts of the game that actually were fun for me. So like building units, actually like theory crafting them, and then you know like seeing what I had to make the build work or whatever, and then summoning whenever I feel like it, and not you know hoarding 500 orbs, because like that's never ended well for me ever.
Yeah, that's the nature of gacha.
Yeah, and so like it's just like I'm just gonna keep a stockpile of like 150, you know, whenever I can, and then that way I know when the next banner comes, if I feel like pulling, I can. And 150 seems to be a good number to get you something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not unreasonable amount of orbs. It's a pretty like you can get that amount of orbs twice a month, basically.
Yeah, and with the Spark system, it should be reasonable to get a unit you want, even if it's the free pull from the Spark. So you don't have to like go out of your way to get something. It's just once you get the 40 summons, you get, if you didn't get the unit you want, you get the unit and then you're done.
Right, exactly. And so it's just like at that point you just pull full circles and whatever you get, and that should be fine. Because honestly, like the rates don't really mean anything until you hit about 5%. They really don't. Like mathematically, they just don't. So I don't know. When you start looking at it like that, it's kind of like. And to me, having fun matters. So I want to have fun. And that's what I'm gonna do. So that's my relationship with Faye now. I'm trying to be entertaining. I'm trying to enjoy my time, and everything else is kind of like whatever. Yeah.
Fun, huh? I feel like maybe that's what I've been lacking. Fun.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it's a game.
That's true. It is a game. It is a game.
It's a game.
My God, Ash, you sound like my unassigned therapist. Like, what's your problem with this game? It's just not fun. Like, that's it. It's just not fun for me anymore. That's it. That's my dilemma. That's why I stopped playing AR, because it wasn't fun for me.
You know what else, though? If the game isn't fun for you, and at the same time, you're like, you still enjoy the concept of Faye, but you're not having fun playing. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with, I don't think there's anything wrong at all with, not playing, but then watching other people play. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, that's kind of how I've been doing since I stopped playing, like, AR. Like, I'll chime in and, like, see how people do it and be like, huh, you'll win some, you lose some. Or stay because it's, like, really entertaining.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll just be like, that person's having a rough time, but it's entertaining.
Yeah. So, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think, I just feel like people get really worked up about this game. And I get it. I don't think that a lot of the conversations aren't worth having. Like, for example, my little freak out over Dua Makaya, like, I don't necessarily think it's, like, pointless not to have those discussions.
Yeah, it's always nice to know your thoughts. Like, some people might agree, some people might not. Some people might need to hear those thoughts to make a decision for themselves.
Right, like, I think it's fine. What I don't think is fine is when you're kind of using, I don't really know how to explain this, actually.
Just do what you can.
I guess when you let, I guess it's like when you let the meta define everything you do. Right? Like, I hate that. Like, for example, like, take Game Press, for example, right? Like, Game Press is kind of a weird little disaster zone because everything they do is centered around the meta. And I get it. The game's got a meta. Like, people want to know, like, what the latest implications are. How do you counter this unit? Like, how do you defeat a close call unit when, you can't outspeed them or whatever the hell?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I really hate things like tier lists because I feel like tier lists make people feel bad about doing things their own way. And I think that's kind of like where people get into pitfalls in this game, and when they get burnout on this game, or they get frustrated, or they get upset, or any of that kind of stuff, is because they've been so conditioned into thinking like they have to play the best way.
I think it's also disheartening to play with your favorite unit only to go into your arena and realize you just cannot defeat these power crept units with their ridiculous weapon effects that grants them damage reduction based on speed. Like, it's very disheartening that you pour your heart and soul into building this one unit, but they just cannot stand the test of time against these new units. So I understand where.
Oh my god, I feel horrible for people who like female Corrin, like the original one.
Yeah.
And who invested into her because she's like in the course of this game, she's one of the less strong. I'm not going to say the worst dragon, but like she's not as strong nearly as almost any of the other dragons right now.
Yeah.
And you know, it's really hard to make her work.
I'm still waiting for her refine. I'm still waiting for her refine. It's gonna come next time, you guys.
Or resplendent, or both, or I don't know. But like, but because of that, because she hasn't gotten a resplendent, because she hasn't gotten a refine, you know, everyone calls her garbage, and then you know you feel bad for using her, even though I mean you really like her, and you know you have fun using her. Like I feel like it shouldn't matter, you know, what her stats are so much the bulk of the game if you were really enjoying using her. I don't feel like you should feel bad about it. You know? Like, oh, you can't use this blue tome cav because Reinhardt exists. It's like, screw you.
Yeah, I feel like that's like everything I hear.
Whatever I want to. Yeah, I hate it. Awful. So those are the kinds of things that like I kind of took a long, hard look at, and I was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this anymore. I don't want this to be a part of my Fae experience.
Fae experience? For
lack of a better term. Yeah, my experience. I don't want it to be a part of my experience with Fae. I just don't. I feel like I want to have fun. I want to use my favorite units. I want to do whatever the hell I please. And if I want to make Bike really speedy and not use close call, then I can. And no one can tell me otherwise. I mean, they can, but I'm just gonna prefer.
If they can, you're just gonna block them.
Yeah, I'll basically say, yeah, well, whatever. Have fun with your, you know, triple death blow Reinhardt. I'm sure you have fun cheesing every level. Like, okay, so limited hero battles, for example, right?
Uh-huh.
I do like, on the one hand, I really like them because they provide a very unique kind of challenge. And I enjoy those unique challenges. And so I really like when Fae gives us the opportunity to experience different kinds of challenges. On the other hand, I feel like the limitations are a little too restrictive.
Yeah, they don't want you to dance. No dancing.
Yeah, and this is actually going to get us back on topic too, because now we have resonant battles. And I have mixed feelings on the resonant battles. On the one hand, I don't like the fact that everyone has the exact same map, and that the units don't change, and that TM1 can literally put out a free-to-play guide for them pretty much every week, if he wants to.
The savior.
Like he did this week. Yeah, like that's kind of silly. But on the other hand, what I do like is it's not a BST mode, and it really kind of forces you to use different kinds of strategies, and it forces you to think a little bit differently and to go out of your comfort zone a little bit. And there's a different objective on the map. It's the first map that's not rout all the enemies, pretty much. Other than rival domains, I guess, because you're technically trying to like destroy a base. But it's catch all the thieves within a set amount of time, you know, within a set time limit. Here's your items that you can use for this particular match as you kill the thieves. And the order matters because maybe your unit can kill the thief but couldn't survive two other units, like was the case with me with Minerva and Samus, I think it was. Sirius. I think it was Minerva and Sirius up in the upper right-hand corner of the map. Like, I could get a unit up there that could kill the thief, but they wouldn't live through Minerva and Sirius's attack. So if you saved that thief until last, then the map would end. And so then it becomes a different kind of puzzle. So I like that. I think that's cool, because it gives you a different opportunity to experience the game in a different way. It's something that I wish IS would do a lot more of, because I think that's fun.
Huh.
Is this mode perfect? Not at all.
No, it's not.
It has a lot of problems. It's definitely going to need some assistance, for sure.
I think they really shot themselves in the butt when how they're treating the resonant heroes, like scoring the same way as a mythic hero does. I think they kind of shot themselves in like both legs for that, because
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. But it also should not be a surprise. Because IS, basically every time there's a new book, they introduce a new game mode that utilizes a new type of hero that has a new type of mechanic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can look at legendary heroes in Blessed Gardens and Arena, technically, because that's still where legendary heroes are used the most. And then they added mythic heroes in Ether Raids, and then they added legendary pair-up heroes in Allegiance battles, and now they're adding harmonic heroes with resonant battles. So, like, you can kind of see what they're trying to do. They're trying to give people a reason to go for these unit types by giving these unit types, like, kind of this little niche where they do the best. So I get it. It shouldn't come as a surprise. Do I agree with the decision? Not really. I think the scoring aspect of it is a little...
Yeah, it would have been fun if it would have been fun if it did not include. I would have been like, okay, that's a cute little mode. You just get these heroes. But when they did that, I'm kind of like, oh my god, you guys, what you guys do for the things you do for money? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also
but,
not
like,
surprising either.
Time, I don't necessarily like. Okay, so it makes sense to me in Ether Raid. Like, I get the scoring idea there. If only because, like, the point fluctuations are a lot greater. Right? Like, you're only getting an extra 10 points per mythic, I think, like, per match. If you have them at plus 10. So it's like, that's not that big of a point difference when you're talking about 13,000 plus points. Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter as much. But then, so like you could have 2 plus 10s if you wanted to, but you can also get by with 2 unmerged, which is what most of us do, and we're still, hitting top 1,000 or in the upper side of top 3K. Seems to be more like where we are these days. And that's really cool for the fact that we didn't spend all this money to get all these extra merges on these units that we're only using for 1 or maybe 2 modes. Or, maybe we don't like them that much. We're just using them because they're scoring.
Also, the thing with mythics,
what I don't like.
Oh, also the thing with the mythic heroes is that they also work in Mjolnir strikes too. So they have there's some good reason to wanting to merge them. Whereas for the harmonic heroes,
that's another reason.
Yeah, and the harmonic heroes is just you get like a really like simple boost in combat, but they're only useful in that mode.
Yeah, what I don't like about them isn't necessarily that so much, but it's that you need 2 of them at plus 10 to score well. So if you look at all the games, and each harmonic hero covers 2 games, then if you want to score every week, you're going to need somewhere around 8 heroes. 8 harmonic heroes, which is a lot. Because in Ether Raids, you only need 4.
Ugh.
So, I don't like that. Especially because you can only use 4 units anyway. Like in AR, you can use 5. So,
5, and like 3 of them aren't even units you want.
Yeah, but like you can lose 2 slots a bit more easily because you still have, a couple slots to work with, right? You have 2 slots at the bonus hero, which may or may not be part of your other slots, and then 2 mythics is kind of what you need to score optimally. And yes, you can use 3 mythics if you want to, but you have 5 slots. In harmonic, you only have 4 slots. So then half of your slots are taken up by harmonic heroes if you want to score optimally. And then the other 2 have to be from the games in question, the bonus titles, or else you're not scoring. I think that's how it is. And I don't like that. Like, maybe if I had 5, I'd be more okay with it. But
it's like, god damn it, IS.
Yeah, like, I like the mode. I don't really like some of the choices they've made surrounding it. But I also like the harmonic skills. I like those. Those are cool, especially for someone like me who kind of specializes in one series. And I don't really. I'm not like, well, no, I do. I think the bulk of my units are either from Sacred Stones, Valentia, and Tellius, and that's where the bulk of my investment is. Like, for those 3 games, I am set. But for everything else, I am going to struggle. But, but the harmonic here, because they cover games specifically, like, if I got a Tellius Sacred Stones harmonic hero, that would be amazing. I could use them on pretty much every team. I could do really well there. And those skills not busted enough that I feel guilty using it.
Uh-huh.
Because again, I want to have fun. So getting an extra +4 to attack and speed, that's cool. I like
Especially
it, right?
since it's in combat and not
nice
some buff. Some visible buff, too.
Yeah, it's a little stack. So if I have like +6, if I have attack and speed tactic active, and then I activate harmonic blades or whatever the heck it's called, then I get +10 to my attack and speed. And that's cool. I think that's a nice little, it's like a cherry on my sundae. It's not the entire sundae. It's not like dominance.
Dominance, oh boy.
Yeah. Dominance. What? Yeah. Yep. My thoughts on the new mode. I took a really roundabout trip there.
No, I'm glad you're here because I don't really have any thoughts. I'm just like, I'm at this point that I just don't care for it. Like, I played it. I didn't really experiment with it. I'm just like, okay, kill the thieves. I think I killed, like, I don't know, 2 or something. And I was like, okay, whatever. I got things to do. But it's nice to hear someone's thought on the game mode. Because I don't have any. I'm just like, at this point, I'm just like, I don't care. But I like how you see the good ups and downs. And you're able to make a compelling, I don't want to say argument, but like you showed me your side of how you view it.
Yeah, it's my review.
There we go, review.
My review of the new mode. Yeah. Well, okay, so to conclude my review, I'm not really going to invest a whole lot of time or energy into figuring it out. When we get 5 attempts a week, I think that's kind of silly to limit people's attempts.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. It's not like Allegiance battles that you can just go in, and if you fuck up, you just keep going until you have no friends left.
Yeah, basically. And so it's kind of, I feel like that's weird. I don't like that. But,
like, I think right now everyone's scoring pretty good, right?
I think the highest score possible right now is like 390.
Oh, well, I'm like way off then. I got 280.
Yeah, that's about where I was, and then I realized that I was just experimenting around and stuff, and then I didn't know that you could use items during the match.
I didn't see that you can use items. Oh my god.
Well, you have to kill the thieves, and then if the thief drops an item, then you can use that item.
Oh, no wonder I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so I didn't know that until after I'd used all my tries, and I'm like, well, boo, now I can't experiment. That's stupid. So there's like little things, but I mean, like, it's a fun little divergence. I think I like it better than, I don't know if I like it better than Allegiance. I feel like I kind of like it a little better than Allegiance Battles. It's just different enough that I'm like, yeah, this is kind of fun.
Oh, Allegiance Battles. The only thing I do for Allegiance Battles is I only try to get the 950 because I know I can do it, but I don't give a shit about rank. Like, I don't care where I am. I can be like rank 8,000. I'm probably gonna.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm probably gonna fall to like rank 10,000 by like time the refresh rolls around, but. Yeah. I just get 950. I choose like my whale friends. I just go, okay, you're gonna carry me, whatever. Bring in legendary Julia.
I grabbed my couple of my friends on my list have +10 legendary Croms or Lucinas.
Yeah.
And so I just tossed them on there because they're super helpful for
like
navigating and all that other kind of stuff. So this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, like
blue anyway. So
yeah, I know. I just
my
like
teams around that.
I just get like the +10 people. I'm like, okay, you're gonna carry me +10 Percival.
Yeah, and the other thing is too is like because our synergy is so high now because we've been playing for so many weeks.
I know.
It's really easy to hit the 950 because it wasn't always that easy to hit 950 in the beginning because you wouldn't get all those bonus points. But now we get all these bonus points, and so it's like
I know. Like, see this? Like,
whoa!
Like I can just get my friend here, just carry me.
Jeez.
This guy.
That's a terrifying Anna.
Yeah, this guy is always each week. If like a new like banner comes out, he will always +10 the unit and like give them the flower. So if you're out there, Band of Hawk, you're an absolute legend to me. And you have this.
Wow.
I love whale friends. You got Raven. But yeah, I just have them carry me. I bring in my legendary Julia when Earth season rolls around, and I just slap the stupid arena skills on folks, and then we just do that. And then if I get 950, great. I'm done. I think I'm done with that.
I only really try for a 950 when it's orb week. Otherwise, I'm kind of like, I'm gonna do it if I feel like.
I like how IS is just like introducing new game modes to try to keep it fresh, but at the same time we're just kind of like, okay, IS.
Well, I feel like they should retire older ones or like revamp older ones rather than just
like Arena.
Because now there are 4 arena modes. Like, okay, think about like what could be going on during any given week. Okay, first off, like we could have Resident Battles, Allegiance Battles, Arena Assault, right? There's 4.
And then
Raids for 5.
Yeah, and then Mjolnir Strike
for 6. Rival Domains for 6, Story Maps for 7, right? And then you could have Mjolnir Strike, or Grand Conquest, or Rooker Sieges, or Tempest Trials, or Forging Bonds, or a combination of 2 of those. So you could have 9 events going at once in a given week. And that's way too much.
I know. I don't like spending too much time on the game.
And then grand hero battles and everything else. Like, there's so much to do, but at the same time, there's like nothing to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's so much to do, but since it's all like the same things happening over and over. You go to Arena, you fight the +10 armors. Okay, you do Arena Assault. You score with your highest scoring team. You fight the armors. Everything else is just a shuffle between whatever scores you get. You kill the armor units and the dragon units. Blah blah. Go to Allegiance battles.
I would like to do.
Yeah.
Here's what I would like to do. I would like to revamp Arena so it works like this. It becomes a battle of attrition.
A battle of attrition?
So, a battle of attrition. No re-rolling. Okay? It functions a bit like Arena Assault. So you basically roll for your first match, right?
Uh-huh.
And then if you do your first match and you win, you get to go to the second match. And then if you win that one, you get to go to the third match. And if you win that one, you get to go to the fourth match. So there's no rolling in between. So it's like a combination of Arena Assault and Arena, but basically like when you stop is when your score stops, but then it obviously like caps you out at like 10 or something like that. So, but you have to see how far you can go, and you don't heal in between, so it's kind of like Tempest Trials.
Oh my.
And you still have the bonus units. It's like, I feel like that would be really fun as a mode, as like, even as a challenge mode. Like maybe they do like, this week is Special Arena Week, or like, you know, Coliseum Week, or Gladiator Week, or whatever you want to call it. And then, like, that's how it functions.
To the death.
Yeah, like, they don't do Allegiance Battles or Arena Assault that week, or Arena. It's just like, that is the event. And it's just that week, and then it goes back to normal for like another couple weeks. But like, I feel like doing things like that would help keep things more fresh. Because if you remove some of the older stuff to do, and then put in newer stuff to do, and then kind of like rotate between them, it feels better. It's kind of like, you know, they told me this with my dogs. They said you should only ever let a dog play with one toy at a time. never give them access to all of their toys all the time. And I'm like, well, why? And
Then they get bored.
They'll get tired of all their toys. So if you give them one toy until they get bored of that toy, and then you give them a different toy after that that they didn't have access to, then they don't get tired of it.
Yeah, yes, treat us like
I'm
dogs.
Ah. Well, I mean, the psychology's the same. So if IS just kind of like, did something similar to that, like don't make everything always available in the arena, specifically. Like, I just think it'd be really nice if maybe like 1 week it's arena assault, 1 week it's actually arena, 1 week it's allegiance battles, or I don't know, like just something a little different to mix things up. But they've kind of lost themselves into this system because they have all these like scoring seasons, bonus units that have to run for 2 weeks, and I don't know. I feel like they've kind of shot themselves in the foot in that way, but that's my opinion on it. I want freshness! Which is why I like the new mode, because it's at least different for a while.
For a while.
Until we get bored of it.
Until they start
Until
introducing...
it becomes like a Legion's battle.
Oh no. Wow.
Yeah.
Well then, I think that's a good place to cut it.
My really long rant. This is turning into Tempest Trials with Wylea and then Ashy rants. Well,
that's probably going to be the title, Tempest Trial Run, but Ashy rants.
But Ash is on a tangent the whole time.
It's probably going to be like Tempest Trials, but it gets deep. We do go deep. We went from talking about Tempest Trials, our thoughts on it, and then what it means to keep on playing. What is fun to you in this game? What are you lacking in this game? And then we started talking about...
I think that's a good thing to put in the comments too. Just like ask people, like, what do you find fun about this game?
Share in the comments section. Like, what do you find fun in this game? What keeps you logging in every day? Well, that's a good place to end it. Thank you, Ashley, for joining me in this Tempest Trial run. It was really enlightening for me. I think I might just sit back and just think about what do I want in this game? How can I make it more fun for me? Yeah,
I think you should. It took literally a whole week of me not even touching the game, not logging in, not anything. Just pretending it didn't exist to kind of like get in that headspace. So I really think it's important that people do not necessarily that, but something like that so that they can put things in perspective, because otherwise you're kind of like the forest for the trees, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess I might just have some thinking to do. Maybe I might just come back to AR, rekindle my fire. But...
rekindle your fire!
But we'll see in due time. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, Ashi.
Thanks for having me. One day I'll figure out how to do this on my phone. One day.
One day, you guys. You heard it here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll get there, you guys. Trust me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this spicy Tempest Trial run. I hope everything goes smoothly for you guys. Good luck with all your summonings as well. I hope you get exactly what you want. And I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Bye-bye.